Hey everybody, this is Allie. Welcome back to my channel, Color Mama 360. It's time for another video. So good morning, good night, good middle of the night, depending on when you're watching. And welcome back to the 2026 book battle. We are finishing up round one and moving on to round two. And I have to tell you guys, I am having an absolute blast. I don't know if maybe on some level it might be funner for me because I'm seeing the other side and watching the results come in. And I have to say, there are some shocking results in terms of you guys are having dilemmas over pairings that I did not expect. I definitely did not think there would be as much chatter around the Mythic Worlds by Kirby Rosannes and Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlzon pairing. But that seems to be the one that has tripped everybody up the most. And I have to say, it was the closest. So I'm so excited to share the results with you guys of round one and give you a little look into what pairings are going against each other for round two. All right, well, let's jump into it. So I am going to go over the results for round one, and then we're going to take a look at the pairings for round two. I'm not going to go in as in depth with the books as I did in the first video, where I do like specs and all of that. I'm just going to kind of show them to you, remind you which books are which in case you don't own them. And then if you need any further information, remember that all of the books are included in round one. So this is just basically a sample size of that. So you can go back and watch the first video if you need further information about any of the books. Okay, so for our round one book battle, the first pairing was Flights of Fancy by Camelia D'Recco and The Magical Colors of Fairies by Angela Gonzalez. And Flights of Fancy took that win at 80% over The Magical Colors of Fairies at 19%. So Flights of Fancy will be moving on to round two. The second pairing was Circle of Life by Malkameni Hatspetagatu against Goblin Core, which is a variety of illustrators. And Circle of Life got 91.7% of the votes, and Goblin Core got 7% of the votes. So Circle of Life will be moving on to the next round. This next one was shocking. Romantic Gothic by Lennon Sirasaki got 37% of the votes, while Alien Worlds by Kirby Rosannes got 63% of the votes. This one was shocking to me because Alien Worlds is, in my opinion, probably the least favorite of most of you out of all of his books. And so, I mean, for it to have that big of a lead on Romantic Gothic, that one did surprise me a bit. Okay, so Alien Worlds is moving on. The next pairing was the official Harry Potter Sweets and Treats coloring book. And you guys already know I don't know how to say that illustrator's name, and I didn't grab that book out because it did not beat Creepy Kawaii Halloween. So Sweets and Treats got 30%. Creepy Kawaii Halloween by Ellie Garzenbeck got 70%. So Creepy Kawaii is moving on. Okay, the next pairing, Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kanoko Igusa got 75%, while Flowerscape by Maggie Interios got 24%. So Kingdom of Curious Creatures is moving on. The next pairing, Owl Adorable by Teresa Goodridge got 30%, and A Million Baby Animals by Lulu Mayo got 69% of the votes. So A Million Baby Animals will be moving on. Okay, are you guys ready for the hottest pairing of round one? We have Mythic Worlds, which got 45% of the votes. But Spirit Animals got 54% of the votes. Okay, guys, Spirit Animals is moving on. I had to give some dramatic pause there. If you guys have ever played the game Best Guess Live, I feel like their host right now. So Spirit Animals is moving forward, and this is the one that I had to keep the closest eye on right up to the time that voting closed, because it was way closer than that for a while. There was about a day that it was tied, and then at some point spirit animals pulled ahead and got that lead, and it ended up being, I mean, a decent lead, so almost 10%, but still I have to say, like, that is the closest, as you've heard, to any of the other ones. So at some point spirit animals did pull ahead, but there was at least a whole day that they were tied. Okay, and then the final pairing was the Rita Berman Spring Compilation book at 59% of the votes, against A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo at 41% of the votes. So the spring compilation will be moving forward. All right, guys, are you ready to take a look at round 2 pairings? So round 2 is going to work similarly to round 1. Like I said, I'm going to show you the books right now. You are going to be able to go in and vote at the time that this video is live. So again, it's going to be another Google form. I will put it in the description as well as a separate post on my YouTube channel. Now, I didn't get any reports that there were any issues with the report last time, so I'm hoping that if I just set it up the same way this time, we should be good to go. You will have from the time that this video goes live until Monday. So today is Thursday when the video is going live. You will have until Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to cast your votes. At that point, voting will close. All right, let's take a look at which books are going against each other for round 2. So this one I already think is going to be a tough one. We have Circle of Life by Makamani Hatsupanagatu going up against Flight to Fancy by Camellia Derrico, or Derrico, not sure how you say it. All right, Circle of Life, just a reminder, this is beautiful circular motifs, very good variety of pages. You could color any season. Gorgeous double page spreads. Okay, that's Circle of Life. And then we have Flights of Fancy, which is a little slightly grayscale on some of the pages. Really, really fantastic paper, nice and thick. Does great with water mediums. Lots of bees in this book. Very fun illustrations. Again, also in this book, you have some super fun double page spreads. Okay, all right. I think that's going to be a tough one. If I had to guess, let me look at my... Yeah, if I had to guess, I would say that this is going to be the pairing that is the toughest for people this time around. But I don't know if I had one in mind last time. I don't think I necessarily did, but I was still shocked by the Mythic World Spirit Animals debate. So this is my guess for this time, that this is going to be the hardest pairing for people this round. All right, up next we have Alien Worlds by Kirby Rosannes against Creepy Kawaii Halloween by Ella Yarzenbeck. So just a quick reminder that this one features these... Oh no, I just realized that my page got ruined there. Did I notice that before? Okay, not what we're doing, Allie. Come on, pay attention. Super cute and creepy little images in this kind of smaller square format. Lots of plenty of coloring time. There's 50 pages. Single-sided, does great with alcohol markers. So yes, that is Creepy Kawaii Halloween by Ella Yarzenbeck and Alien Worlds by Kirby Rosannes. You have the different planets. So the book goes through a couple different planets, all alien themed and space themed. These are the different planets. So yeah, some double page spreads, some single page spreads. Actually, quite a few double page spreads in this book for sure. So, okay, so that is our second pairing, Alien World against Creepy Kawaii Halloween. Now, just as a reminder, the books that move on this time around will be in the semifinals. So, next pairing we have is Kingdom of Curious Creatures against A Million Baby Animals by Lulu Mayo. You guys know Lulu Mayo, signature style, tons of cute little baby animals. Love this page. Gorgeous double page spread. Really, every animal you can think of, I would say. I mean, you've got all kinds of animals in here. So, okay. And then Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kanoko Igusa goes through the seasons. Really, again, beautiful artwork. Some stranger ones, like these cats, but still super fun. And that's what makes it fit the title, right? Kingdom of Curious Creatures. You've got circular motifs, you've got full page spreads, you've got kind of this sort of patterny-ish mandala page. The bunny in the bird bath, that's adorable. Beautiful scenes, lots of flowers. Okay, that is Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kanoko Igusa against A Million Baby Animals by Lulu Mayo. And our last pairing for round 2 is Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlzon against the Spring Compilation Book by Rita Berman. So this one is similar to, in the English edition, Hidden Seasons, although it is smaller and different paper. Goes through all the different seasons. You get a really large variety here. While it is a smaller size book, it is thick. I mean, you have plenty of coloring time in this book. So you do have some of her more Zen doodly style, but then you have gorgeous double page spreads like this that I feel like this is a little less of that Zen doodly sort of style, and then this is a little bit more. So you still have a good variety even within her actual art style. So that is the Spring Compilation Book by Rita Berman. And then Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlzon. So this book has a bunch of different illustrations. Most of them are like a portrait on one side and an animal on another side. You can see portrait animal, portrait animal. This one is super cool. I feel like I've never even seen this one before. Sometimes I make these videos for you guys and I act like I've never seen some of my books. So yes, very unique book in the sense of the portrait animal sort of layout. And boy, do you have some cool, I love this double page spread. This book has some really amazing double page spreads. You can see I'm working on one of them. So yes. That is Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlzon against Spring Compilation Book by Rita Berman. Okay, guys, well, I am excited to see which books are going to be in the semifinals. Like I said, I predict that the toughest choice is going to be Flights of Fancy versus, is it Circle of Life? Yes, Circle of Life. I don't know why, but that's my prediction. But I'm sure you guys will continue to surprise me as we go forward. Again, reminder, you can go over and vote now. It will be open until Monday at 5 p.m. And I will see you guys next week for the 2026 semifinals of the book battle. All right, everybody, happy coloring. In the meantime, I will see you later. Bye.